Scott, right now this is my the ultimate wildest dream,
Mm-hmm.
right? To reach to the
So the point is the most biggest problem standing in the way of you getting what you're about to tell me now. So you told me what you don't want. Now you're going to tell me what you do want. Is that correct?
sure
Two
yes
extremes,
yes
right?
yeah,
You
two
told me
extremes.
this is the
Okay,
biggest thing I don't
exactly,
want
yeah,
in my
yeah,
life,
yeah.
and this is the biggest thing I do want in my life.
Yes, that's right. Okay.
Tell me.
Sure. So yes, I am the Himalayas Guru is climbing the Mount Everest, the Himalayas by December 31st, 2020.
Mm-hmm.
And now I shorten my dates in May 2020. By God's grace and your blessings and blessings of again thousands of people, I'll be at the summit, at the top of the world, at the Mount Everest, the highest point in the physically, right? In May 2020.
Okay.
Okay. So now I have about 14 months to reach the summit. So I need about 2 months to reach the Nepal. So for the acclimatization and like that. So in month of let's say, yeah, in this month I'll be flying to Nepal next year. So 12 years, 12 months, 1 year. Now to reach that I need about like let's say 100,000 to collect, because about out of 100,000 US dollars, $60,000 goes for my training, and for my
So literally, the goal is
100,000.
it's not about the 100,000. It's you think you need $100,000 to make it happen.
Make it happen, absolutely,
Right,
yeah, absolutely.
right.
And by doing that, right, and after coming success,
Let me ask you this: after you do it, let's
Yeah.
just say it's done.
okay.
Then what's next?
What's next is, that's it. I'm all over the world, all over the stages, sharing my experiences, because now I grab people. This is a South Asian guy, whatever, and went to the Himalayas, living half of my life in India and US. So connect both the world already.
So if you have that hero story at the end,
That hero story is right, and
That
then people
now
will
you-
listen my
how
shit
ma-
story and everything,
how
and
many people have done that mountain?
maybe around 5,000, but I don't know the exact number, but approximately. So like billions of people lived already. And
What
after-
happened to? Just guess.
Yeah.
Give
yeah.
me the name of one person who you know climbed that mountain.
Sure. Okay, Tenzing and Hillary, the first two people.
Okay, let me ask you this: what was their life? Oh, they were the first two.
First two, yeah.
They don't count.
Okay,
That's different.
Okay, Arunima
Get-
Sinha.
You know,
Arunima.
not even the third one, like 100
Yeah, yeah.
or 200 later.
Yeah, this is the lady who born in India in 2011. She
And
got,
then she did it, okay?
Yeah, she did in 2013.
What was her life like before?
Okay.
And then what was her life like a year after accomplishing the?
Oh, year after she is like.
No, what was it like before?
Before she was a sports person with volleyball.
Yeah.
Right, and she was like nobody around except the town. Outside is nobody. Even in that town, like not everybody knows her.
And then what happened when she did it? Did the whole world know? Was she on TV?
Oh, after that, like Prime Minister of India, met her personally, released her book.
So she became a star.
Yeah, and she became
Kind of like Oprah thing.
Yeah, kind of Oprah thing, and like even though she's the first amputee, on Himalayas, like in the world, first amputee of the,
Okay.
Yeah.
So what problem did climbing that mountain fix in her life?
Come again, please.
When she climbed that mountain, it
Yeah.
fixed a problem in her life.
Oh, not only fix her problem, because she climbed not for herself.
Yeah.
She climbed to.
But her life was different.
Yeah, her life was like, again, she got the message, she knew what she was like, she found his mission, passion, purpose and vision. Just she wanted world to share, and she said, okay man, at the deathbed with one.
So why is it so important for you? Let's just imagine you've done it.
Okay.
And now you're a rock star.
Okay.
Why is it so important for you
Okay.
to do that in particular?
Okay, so then that's going to open the door to win the Nobel Prize, to be on the Time magazine, and again, not for the medal or certification or a bit validation, but again, then people are going to have, like people.
And then Dad would be proud of you, right?
Dad is going to be proud, even like, yeah,
Keep going,
even
keep going.
yeah. Of course, Dad going to be like his, of course, yeah.
Why is it
yes.
so important for you to have a Nobel Prize?
And again, like, okay, So now here is the person who went to the Mount Everest Himalaya successfully. Here is the person who got the Nobel Prize. So like now more souls are going to be like have attracted towards me. Right, because some might like get attracted by Everest, some might get attracted by, oh my God, like the Nobel Prize winner, like some might. Then I can like right now I'm sharing my story, vulnerability, and everything with you. Now it's gonna be broadcast with like with social media and everything, okay, right?
So
But-
here's the thing. When I meet with you next,
Yes.
the whole session is just going to be about how can I have a plan to climb Mount Everest.
Oh wow.
That's it.
Oh, that's it. Okay, then that's
it.
Done. Okay.
Done.
Wow, man, that's it. So it's
And,
all
and,
about.
and it might not even be require you to have any money. Right? So you think you know how to do it. Oh, I need 100,000. You don't even know what you need. You're going about it wrong way for the wrong reasons.
Oh man, I'll be climbing even today. If like this not. Oh,
No, I
man,
got it. We got to
Oh,
create
my God.
we got to create a plan to get you there.
Oh man,
Whereas
Scott.
you think you've got to create a plan to make $100,000.
Okay.
Well, you can't make 100,000 because I don't see. You said you want to do coaching, really. That's
Yes.
what you really want to do
So
for a living.
speaking, really I wanna do is like sharing the stages all over the world, speaking, sharing my story of ups and downs and everything, and like so if I can do it, so can you basically, you know what I mean? If I can reach my mission, like my mission is like this one, but your
Listen.
mission-
The bottom line is,
Yeah.
you really want to climb that mountain.
Really.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like it's like to me, like mentally or spiritually, it's done million times it's done, Scott. Like the world is like.
Let me
going
ask you
notice.
this: what if you climbed it,
Yeah.
and let's just pretend
Okay.
you climb it and you're wrong? It's not a big deal. It's just like how you and I run marathons.
Okay.
Like you've run 2 in one day, I've run 60, whatever. Right? There's we are nothing. You know the people I know, they do a marathon to train. They run when they're doing ultra. They run a marathon to get to the start of the race because the race isn't big enough for them. Brian?
Yeah.
Just before you leave, I want to have you jump in if you could.
Love you, Brian. How are you?
When you're just about ready to walk out the door, just come on and jump in.
Oh my God, that's a surprise.
Is that good, Brian? Oh, you're coming now. Okay. Okay. If you could sit right here.
Hello, Brian. How are you? Nice to see you.
Likewise.
Love you, brother. Wow.
All right.
Yes, it's been a while.
Yes, it is. It is. That's right.
So, what's the maximum amount of time that feels good? 15 minutes max?
Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So I'm going to ask him some questions
Okay.
about you to help you to get some feedback on what your branding looks like.
Sure.
So it's all related, right?
Okay. Great.
Because after you climb that mountain, the bottom line is you still have the same problem. You still want. Then you're going to be like, I want to make money doing what I really want to do.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
Absolutely.
You don't want to
true.
be a security guard.
No way. No way.
Right. Right.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
So, do you promise,
Yes.
Brian, that he can be really honest in whatever he says, even if it's really negative? You won't hold it against him because he's just being
Of course.
honest.
Oh yeah. Like you're the messenger, man. You're the messenger sent by God to fulfill my vision. And thank goodness you thought about Brian. And yeah. So
Okay.
no grudges, no nothing.
Okay.
Yeah, no sugarcoating, man. Hard it is, hard you can,
Okay.
man.
So I'm gonna ask him some questions. I
Sure.
don't exactly know what they are yet, but probably
Sure.
3.
Okay.
And then you promise not to interrupt, not to agree with him, not to disagree with him. I just don't say a word, so that it's just him and I talking.
Done deal.
Done deal. You're just listening in.
Done deal.
Fly on the wall. Okay. What do you know about Pravin's brand, or what do you know about what he's doing on Facebook and the internet? So he's not a stranger to you. You know something about what he's doing with his brand, right?
Yeah,
Okay.
I think so. I don't know if it's up to date.
Okay.
It's been a while since I tuned.
What do
in.
you think of his brand, if you're completely
But,
honest?
So what I know, and when I met you, it was the whole celebrity guru stuff, which I thought was quite strange and didn't really make sense to me. I'm not a fan of celebrity as it is, but I thought it was quite strange and just not genuine. It didn't seem like that was who you really were. And the stuff on Facebook, I can't say I've ever watched more than a little few seconds of something. I don't tend to watch a lot of lives. But again, it seemed kind of just like almost how I would imagine myself or a child starving for attention be putting things out in a sort of desperate sense. There's a sense of desperation behind what was coming across,
I agree.
which I find repulsive.
Repulsive.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the energy of it.
What does Pravin, how does he come across as a person now? Even though brand and person is the same thing, I just wanted to say brand, but it's the same thing. Like, if you were a person watching whatever he's doing and you needed help with coaching, and even if he was the perfect guy that could totally help you, you just don't know it. But what would you think about him as in terms of, like, would you respect him as a professional? Would he be the type of person you'd consider, possibly letting help you, even if it's for free?
Not for me personally.
How would you imagine do you think that's how that lands for the masses as well?
I would think, if people wanted enthusiasm and to be unashamed in their presentation, to be able to get on a screen, get on a camera and just talk or whatever,
That's
I would
good.
I would potentially see some benefit because
Because
come across
if you could just be make a fool of yourself and
yeah, and just have enthusiasm and energy and be positive, right? A lot of people can't do that.
yeah yeah.
But for myself personally, I wouldn't
Does it look like he's
see.
maybe I use the wrong words when I say does it look like he's making a fool of himself? Like does it seem like a joke in any way to you? Or does it come?
I would say, yeah. It just seemed a little bit like is this serious? Like what's really the point about this? And yeah, mind you, again, I haven't seen anything recently. I don't know if things have shifted or changed or whatever. But it definitely seemed like you're sort of playing this character who
Not being
is-
himself.
Yeah, like saying the right things and
He's
doing
playing a
the
character.
personal development things, but it's not real. There's not like a sense of authentic realness to it.
Well, I'm glad you said it because that's exactly what I want to talk to Pravin about again. 2 years ago, I told you you're not the celebrity guru, and I'm going to try again. First of all, and I could be wrong, and I love stubborn people, right? What does celebrity guru mean to you, regardless of what he says? And then is he the celebrity guru?
If I hear celebrity guru, I'm thinking about someone who lives in Hollywood, who's like a yogi, who rich people go to for advice, who is who's like who actually does that and gives people.
You know what I love about that? I never
valuable-
thought that is actually because he's a very gifted speaker. I just told him today he communicates so better than me, eloquent. That is linguistically correct. In other words, the way you gave me the definition of a celebrity guru using actual language. Does that make sense? Like celebrity guru, someone, whatever you said. I think that's what people would think, right? And what you're doing out there is actually a mockery, or it takes away the spiritual. It almost makes the brand spiritual celebrity guru
Cheapens
worse,
it.
cheapen. It takes the soul and the spirituality out of it. You're just a clown. That's how it looks. Would you agree?
Yeah. Whereas, and I feel like also, a true celebrity guru wouldn't market themselves
As a celebrity guru, exactly.
It would be a word of mouth.
They would never
organic
ever.
thing.
They would never say that.
Yeah. Just be, I'm someone who can serve. I'm here to serve or whatever. And if it's useful, it's useful. And that would, I imagine, build this sort of organic referral system where you're helping people and people are referring people that they know and, you know.
What do
need
you
help.
think he is if he's not the celebrity guru and if he's not that at all?
Mm.
I agree completely. It's what I told him. It's on recording from 2 years ago. What do you think he is really?
Almost like an enthusiasm expert, like a master of enthusiasm, master of motivation, or master of. It's something. For me, that's what it's something along those lines, because that's what I've always gotten from speaking to you or interacting with you is this ultra energized, enthusiastic individual who's really trying, who's really doing the things and really trying and putting himself out there. And yeah, there's something,
It's like he's trying too hard. That's the whole point for me.
and maybe at the wrong thing.
That's exactly what's
Yeah.
going on. He's trying
Yeah.
too hard at the wrong thing.
Yeah. Trying to force it.
He's trying to force.
Trying to force yourself into a box that's not meant to fit you, instead of being the expansive being that you are, and letting life, you know, or letting God or whoever, you know, reveal to you, you know, what the truth is and where you might be better served to put your energy and focus and carve out, like, this is who I am. Like, really know it and have other people be able to know it because you know it, not because you say it or put your face on a book or, you know, whatever the thing.
Thank you. And with this footage, I would request to each person that you send this footage to, right up until this stranger's thoughts on who your brand is really, our request, you've been handpicked to receive this confidential private video, is to answer the same question just as Brian did. Answer the same question so we can get all this information, all these perspectives, data, that we can take a look at it so that you can trust what the university is trying to have you see. So I said it 2 years ago and made no difference. Now another person saying it might make no difference, right? But if we send this out to the people that you say are your real friends, if they're your real friends, they would love you enough to tell you when you're off track, right? And they would love you enough to say, this guy's wrong, that guy's wrong, you keep doing you. If that was really the way they saw it. But if we had the opinions of 12 people that you think would care enough to give, like, to not just send a text message, but take the time out to open up a phone and say, here's what I got, here's what, and just did a video on a phone and sent it to you privately. Anybody that'd be willing to do that for you, if all of them say I'm wrong, then I'm going to go follow you and I'm going to make you the celebrity guru. Because I know I'm not wrong and I know he's not wrong. You know who you are?
Sure, please do.
You're everything in this video that I do not know how exactly to put to words right into the moment he walked in. The porn addict that wants to have his story shared on his timeline. What you're struggling with, the pain, everything, your whole humanity of who you what's really going on behind that mask is on this video. That's who you are. The opposite of the celebrity guru. You're trying to be the celebrity guru. You think if you are, then that'll make up for what's on that video. And yet what's on that video is absolute perfection. Love of yourself, pain, humanity, real, authentic. You know the difference you make in the world is bigger by sharing that video than you go and climbing a fucking mountain showing people, look, I'm another person that's better than you. 5,000 people in the world, and I'm 5,001. I'm better than you. That's what that message says. You want to connect with people? Be this guy.
Well, and that's a huge,
It
I don't
is.
know the context of what was all shared earlier. But so many guys are dying from porn addiction these days. I used to be there myself until I left and lived in Peru. I literally had to move to the jungle for 5 months to kick it out of my system. That
And
was,
you know what? You know
Wow.
what the big
that was the
re-
best benefit I got. I
Wow.
never expected, and it's been gone ever since.
and you know what?
Wow.
Shame is the problem.
Yeah,
When you have shame about it, it's going to stay with you.
yeah.
True.
So do you know that by you sharing your shame, you give people permission to come out of the closet? And many of them who are thinking of killing themselves just like you, don't. You want to save lives? How about do it quietly and let God take the credit instead of being the fucking guy in the mountain?
Just do it little. Share it. Yeah. Share it. Yeah.
What else you
If
want to
this
say?
week I touch like,
It's going to
million
take
people,
something. We're not going to find your brand today. We're going to like get some input from people
Of course.
who know
of
your
course.
soul.
Yeah.
And your soul is in that video.
Yeah.
Your soul is, it shows up every time you and I talk. You think it's your ugliness and your shame. That's what you always talk about with me because you feel safe. But that ugliness and shame is what I love about you so much. If I hated anything, I hate that guy that everybody knows. You're here because I know this guy. That's the guy I love. Brian, we're doing a health event. What, March 12th? April 12th? What's that going to be about for you?
April 12th.
Would you be open to the possibility only of having him join us in the meeting and doing something where he can be part of it? Yeah, you know, he used to be whatever. He tried to be a doctor, didn't want to be homeopathic, and that's part of his thing. But even if as a support person, you know, some capacity, maybe be, you know, joining on the stage for a moment for 15 minutes. If I felt he wasn't going to do his celebrity, like he would do some type of talk related to your health thing that you're doing for our community, that is absolutely shocking. Like, in other words, you would make the decision. We might not do it in the end. You give him 15 minutes. If he shares with you what he's going to talk about, and actually he could do it on video. You watch the video and you just say yes or no, right? Would you be open to that? And if we can find a way to have him participate in some way that it somehow serves whatever this health thing you're going to put on, and I already see how we could do it if we could talk about like what this man just did. That's the deep stuff that. When that's done first, then you can come to me for my stuff, right? This is an example of like, that's the stuff. We live like lies. We're frauds. We're full of shit. We put on a character. Nobody knows who we are. And, you know, health is all about, you know, being authentically true to yourself. And it starts there. Like, I'm just making it up. I'm just saying there's got to be some way we can not just put him on there to like look at him, how real he's got a great story now. Wow. Somehow have it serve the difference you want to make with your audience on April 12th. No promises, no commitments. We have no idea, but you're open to looking at a video if I shot you one, and you can say yes or no.
Totally.
All right, we'll make our decision too on April 11th. So on April 11th, just you know, you might want to just have the April 12th a day off for yourself. You're either going to watch movies and go have a great day, or you know, you're going to come and be to this thing that we're
Sealed deal from my side. Yeah, and it's a great man, you know, really. And give me, please, give me this opportunity. And
we can't. We can't. We can't give you no opportunity. There's no gifting anything. You're going to come up here if you've transformed yourself and how
course.
you appear and how you speak and what it is you're communicating to the world, who you're being.
Yeah.
And that's not going to happen with one session with me or two, right? All I know is on April the 11th, I can
Yeah.
send a video to him.
Okay.
Or if it's sometime sooner, I feel, okay,
Yeah.
I think he's there now, I'll send it.
Okay.
And then you're either going to be like aligned, like a fit, like is it, yeah, this will serve our people, this
Right,
will
of
serve
course.
the community, or it won't.
Yeah, yeah.
That's
makes
it.
sense. Yeah.
And if the answer is no,
Yeah.
it
That's
wasn't
fine too.
that you were rejected.
Yeah, I understand.
It was just like, that's not a fit for the people that we know we're serving
Absolutely.
here.
Even you thought about that, that means a big thing. You know what I mean? Yeah, it's a huge one.
Okay,
Right? Yeah.
we're done. Thanks, Brian.
Okay.
Thank
Pleasure.
you.
Wow, God bless you, brother.
Yes, yes.
Love you.
Good to see you.
Good to see you. too.
Take care. Enjoy the rest of the session.
I know, man.
All right, yeah.
We'll talk soon.
All right, man. Thanks.
Thank you, Scott.
Wow.
Take care, guys.
Yeah.
Okay, bro.
See you, Brian. Love you.
What's the difference you think is possible? I don't know the answer either. We're going to just explore something here, okay?
Sure. Yeah.
What's the difference you could truly make for people that's meaningful for the people, meaningful for them? If you just continue to share yourself, like this video, like the last session, every time we're together, you share yourself, right? And you tend to just always go to the negative, dark stuff with me,
Okay.
which is really good. And I think that's because you're pretending so much out there.
Yes.
I'm the one safe place
Yes.
that wants to hear it. It wants to hear it. I think there's a lot of people that wouldn't judge you, but I want to hear it, and so
Yes.
it comes out,
Yes.
right?
Yes. Effortlessly, it comes out. Yeah. Yeah.
So
Like
because you really are living with a lie.
true. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. I am the liar.
So what's the difference you think could be made? Just let's pretend if the opposite was happening. The guy we see on Facebook, the happy guy at the networking events, you're the celebrity, I just love you, oh my God. That's the guy that's hidden in the closet. Okay. He's just doing videos that he's just sending to himself, right? Just like, he's doing this thing at home that nobody sees. And it's just fun. He's just acting, right? And the guy you see out there, the only guy you see out there is this guy, the guy I know. What's the difference that would be made for humanity if that was the only guy they saw?
They love me to the death, man. They love me so much, right? The people I want to reach through, billion people, 1 billion people with that guy, like I can reach, I don't know, half of the community, whole world, even half of that. Oh, yeah.
Don't talk about the numbers.
Okay,
It's
okay,
not
fine. No
about
number. Okay,
numbers.
yeah.
To me, the
Yeah.
biggest thing I've ever done in my life
Yes.
is Samina.
True,
It's
absolutely.
one life.
Wow.
It's not.
Yeah.
I'm not trying to
Yeah.
go for two.
Uh-huh.
I wasn't even trying to go for one.
Right, yeah.
It's up to God what
Yeah.
happens next. What's happening now is you're sitting here. Right. That's all I know. But I'm not going for numbers. I'm not
I
trying
know,
to be a
I know.
star.
Yeah. You're not in
So
that.
what's the difference you would be making that'd be so meaningful for other people? Right? Not be 50 of them. No.
Okay.
Like the difference
It's
you
like-
make is so meaningful that
Yeah.
you can do less numbers like I do. I don't do a lot of numbers.
Okay.
But Samina does.
Yes, exactly. Like,
Interesting,
yeah.
right?
Oh, yeah. Like,
One life could be the
exactly. yeah.
biggest. So
Yeah.
what's the difference though that's made for those people if all they saw was the Pravin I see?
Wow. Like lots of people have courage to open up then, like, okay, if that guy, like, living this kind of two lives, and putting that life into over there, and yeah, so again, like more opened up, more I can save more lives, and yeah, at least they feel themselves guilt free, or even though they cannot open up, that's a different story.
Even though
But
this is not to me my question about saving more lives, but you feel it would save more lives, right? Is that what you
yeah,
just said?
yeah, like
Pretend it's not about more lives.
Okay.
Let's try to find the words for what is it that helped them? What was so meaningful and so helpful to them that they now don't kill themselves, right?
yeah, like this, like, man, look at this guy, man. This guy is all kind of things, and then he's willing to share, man. So then my guilt or shame to why am I dying, man? Yeah.
He's okay with it.
Yeah, he's okay with that. I'm like better than him, man. You know what I mean? Yeah, like, yeah, I have life, and
Now that guy that you made a difference with, right? That guy you're talking about right now.
yeah, the guy right now, yeah, we are talking about on the phone.
The one that no, the one. I mean, you just told me an example. These people, the shame. There's less shame if he can do it. Oh my God, he's
Yeah.
worse than me. Like, so they don't kill themselves.
Right? Yeah.
That same person, that same guy. Imagine he sees a different Pravin. Just the guy who's on Facebook now and he's going to run the mountain. Well, he climbed the mountain. What difference do you make for that person now? Do you make any difference for that guy who is suffering that much, who could be helped by your real story? He doesn't get to hear that real story. He doesn't get to meet you at all.
Okay.
And if he does meet you, let's pretend he does meet you. And he meets you and sees that you've climbed Mount Everest.
Yeah, for him at that moment, I don't
No
think.
difference.
Yeah, like for him, like
No
okay,
difference.
Yeah, no difference. Yeah. But for
Would
him,
he even think to talk to you about his problem?
no, never thought about it. That guy is over there. I'm like,
Have you
like,
talked to anyone else about your problems the way you've talked about them with me?
I talked to one of the used to be the police officer. He was
Okay.
in network marketing, and I met him twice, I believe, right? And again I opened up, like in the hotel, like hotel
Yeah,
corridor and everything, and I opened up and he said, "Man, tell your story to the world." He told me that too, man. Yeah, and again I hide, and went to the celebrity, and like. I mean, you're right.
Don't
I
look
know.
at me, look at
that. He told me, like, like the one you shared your story, man, that's moving, man, rather than all of what I see you or I saw you in like last 2 meetings or like la 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 or whatever, you know what I mean? Yeah, but still, yeah, and this is like, yeah.
You know what you said? You said that when they know your real story, they're thinking, I can do it because I'm better than him.
Exactly, yeah.
That's what makes the difference. So what you're trying to do is the opposite. Oh, he's better than me. I can't do that. He's better than me.
Yeah,
You know what? The only reason you get to do that, go on the mountain.
yeah,
Can you imagine if you had a company sponsoring you, your story? I'm not saying they will, but there's so
Okay.
many ways to get to Mount
yeah,
Everest.
absolutely right, yeah.
But I might get behind you only because this guy is so real. He's talking about some real issues that nobody talks about, and we want him to climb Mount Everest because we want more people to know that story that makes a difference. So now it's not about how great you are. It's about we have to get you
Yeah.
on that mountain so that we could get more people to know your story and save more lives.
Why not?
Right? You
Why
can't
not?
just
Yeah.
go to the mountain. That's not meaningful. 5,000 other people did it already. I don't know the names of any, and I don't think any of my friends do. I mean, it's not about that. But notice that the person you gave me the story was a person who is a health person already. They're in the fitness profession. Their calling is fitness and athletic stuff. So they saw that as an expression of who they are, right?
Yeah.
I have I'll do a third thing in. We'll pretend this is also an Integrity Choices appointment, and I'm going to give you one promise to keep between now and when you see Samina next, which is next Monday, right?
Oh, yes.
So for 1 week,
Okay.
you're going to go on a fast. Fast,
Okay, 1 week fasting, okay.
No, the fasting is you're fasting no celebrity guru.
Oh my God, okay.
1 week.
1 week.
No celebrity guru. You can't say celebrity guru. You can't say if Trump can win, so can you. No commercials. You can go on Facebook. You
Okay.
do whatever you want, but you're taking a spiritual vow of silence.
Okay.
It's just on one subject.
Okay. And subject.
If somebody talks to you, hey, it's a celebrity guru,
Okay.
you do not respond.
Okay.
Just smile. Smile.
You're the tough taskmaster, but I know what you mean. Where you're
1
bringing
week.
me. Okay.
Just to feel what life could
Okay,
be like,
right.
what thoughts are coming to you.
Okay.
You know, yeah, you're gonna go on a fast. It's
Okay.
a meditation. You know how some people they do meditation and they hate meditation and
Yes.
it's painful?
Yes.
That's what you're gonna go through.
Okay.
Or not.
Okay.
I'm just saying it's like
Okay.
that. You're gonna go through it.
Okay.
You're gonna see what it's like.
Okay.
Not speaking about, not talking about. You know how you got the celebrity guru book in your
Yes.
bedroom there
Eh,
or wherever it is.
Yes.
Hide it somewhere for 1 week.
Okay, the banner you're talking about, you mean? Like,
Yeah.
Okay, the banner behind.
Yeah,
Okay.
just for 1 week.
Okay.
If your book's there, the banner, just
Okay.
a 1 week,
Okay.
1 week fast, silent meditation,
Okay,
no
yeah.
talking about the fucking celebrity guru. To anyone. And if anyone brings it up, or
Smile.
they message you,
Yeah.
it's like, can you tell me about the celebrity guru?
Okay.
Say, just send a message back. Can we schedule an appointment next Tuesday?
Okay.
Right? The day after you meet
Yeah,
Savina
yeah,
and the silent retreat's over.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. So that means, like I have at 1 o'clock the one session going on, right? Peace talk about India, Pakistan. So no.
No.
Okay.
No.
Oh my
No.
God. Okay. Okay. No.
And if it worked out,
So
you know what I would do?
Uh-huh.
Honestly?
Yeah.
When are you doing this talk?
And this talk is like after seminar session 1
When-
p.m. today.
Oh, 1
It's a like panel, like, and he already announced like, okay, I'm going to bring this panelist or already, like, it's done, really happen.
Okay, you know what?
Yep.
You do it today.
Okay.
It starts tomorrow. You know why?
Oh, yeah.
Because you entered into an agreement with them,
Yes, yeah.
and the agreement is based on bullshit. But it is you got to give them the bullshit that they signed up for. If anything, you know what? If anything, really do this the best you've ever done it. Best ever.
Extreme.
Oh, I want to see the actor. Okay,
Yeah.
I want to see if Trump can win.
Okay.
You.
Okay, after that fasting, spiritual fasting for a week, right? Okay, let's do that. Thank you for allowing me, actually. I thought maybe you're going to say no, man. Even though they introduce it that way, you go to that session.
No, but the only reason
Yeah,
is
yeah.
because you entered into an
Previous
agreement with
commitment,
them.
right, agreement,
They are expecting you
Yeah.
to be
Oh, yeah,
that guy.
yeah, true.
So I'm saying be that guy really good.
Okay.
Like better than ever.
I'm going
The best.
Yeah.
Like I'm going to give it all I got
Yeah.
because I know, there's no sex for a week.
This is the guy, man. You gotta know
You
this
can't
guy.
call me a celebrity.
No, I said that's why I said this is the guy. I said okay, right?
Even that.
Not even that.
Don't do that.
Oh, really? Okay.
Don't even do that. You know
Okay.
how you're like, this guy's so great, you're so
Oh,
great,
yeah,
you're so
yeah.
great.
Okay.
You
No.
could do that on the thing
Other
today,
people,
1
but-
o'clock.
Yeah. Okay, but
Oh,
not-
you're the best, you're the best. Oh, blah, 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 blah.
Okay.
But no more of that this week.
This week, okay.
It's going to be hard.
I
You
know.
can still be great. Just
Yeah,
don't make
yeah.
it, oh, he's the man.
Okay.
Don't put people up on a pedestal for 1 week.
Okay.
You're not the celebrity, and either are we. It'd be so good for
I
you.
know, man.
And then again, your friends that watch all of this, if he's not the celebrity guru, who is he? Who is he really? Who could he be? If he's not the celebrity guru, who is he really?